Hi guys, welcome to a special little one-off here. This is Dead or Alive 6, and we're gonna do the arcade mode. And alright, so basically what I want to do in this is to get open a costume for a character that I purchased. This is the character that I purchased. It's Rachel, and is a character from the Ninja Gaiden series. And she already has a costume open. Okay, I don't remember this. Okay, but we're just gonna go with her regular costume for now. And my goal is to just play this for a little while, open up a costume. That's basically what this is. Okay, so this is DOA6. This came out last year. And I actually have a review on my main channel of Dead or Alive 5. Dead or Alive 5, legit, is actually one of my favorite fighting games. It's a really, really good game. And one of the many reasons I don't really like this one as much as is already evident right here. The loading screens are they're just criminal. And speaking of, this is a location from Dead or Alive 5. This is amongst many things that I think they kind of messed up about. And to be fair, like, Rachel's not really one of my favorite characters or anything. I've never actually played Ninja Gaiden, but so Ryo Hayabusa, of course, who's the main character of the Ninja Gaiden series, is obviously in this. The fighting's pretty good in this. Like, DOA is one of those. It's kind of those games that I think is actually fairly like. I messed up my special there. Okay. Dead or Alive 5 is one of those fighting games that is kind of, in my view, kind of easy to get into. And the thing is, the thing that I mostly like about this, of course, is that it is an actual, like, true 3D fighting game. I do have Mortal Kombat X. Did not get Mortal Kombat 11 or whatever the hell it's called. But honestly, like, after I finished the story mode in that, I really just did not enjoy playing the ladder mode in that, and really, Mortal Kombat X was a bit of a letdown in my opinion. Like, it is not as good as Mortal Kombat 9 by any stretch of the imagination. But also, I'm kind of just pissed off that there really aren't like a lot of. Okay, now I got my special. I'm just really pissed off that there just aren't a lot of good 3D fighting games. Like, true 3D fighting games left. I love the specials in this because they tear up the character's clothing, and, that was I forget who that guy is. He's a character. Yeah, his shirt just disappears. Like, what is his name? It's not Rio. I don't know. I forget what the guy's name is. It's another freaking DLC character. This is Mai Shiranui from the, King of Fighters and, I guess, Fist of Fury, and, Oh yeah, and I do have the, Mai Shiranui. I got the name wrong again. Yeah, fucking. Because the reason I said that is because, of course, I have a review of the King of Fighters movie on also on my main channel. Yeah. I did not buy and I'm not really curious to buy because. The thing about, like, DOA, like I said in my review of the Dead or Alive 5, is that I think it's just, generally speaking, it's just a nice thing that there actually is a fighting game series out there where the vast majority of characters are women. I was a little disappointed with the new characters they introduced in this. Like, I wasn't, like, too... I think... Oh, God, I forget the names. This is another... Why do you keep giving me these fucking stupid DLC characters? Can you give me, like, an actual DL character? I think she's from Dynasty Warriors or something. Which, don't get me wrong, like, Koei Tecmo... Wait, does Koei Tecmo own Dynasty Warriors? I think they do, because they did Hyrule Warriors, which was a good game, actually, That's the thing. Koei Tecmo is probably... I don't really like modern games, but Koei Tecmo is, like, is really the only game company in the modern era who's come out with games that I was actually genuinely impressed, but I also have to put a little asterisk behind that to the last Koei Tecmo games, besides this one, obviously, that I played to any, like, serious degree, were all on the Wii U. So Dynasty Warriors, and then Project Zero, which was a really, really good game. I would love to let's play that. However, there's two reasons I really can't, because number one is like half the game is on the gamepad, which again is one of the reasons I really like that. It was a game that actually used the Wii U's gamepad really well. Okay, can you please give me a real character now to fight? Or at least the beach. Give me the beach as a setting. We've had one. Okay, yes, that's my girl. Yeah, that's my girl. Helena. Yeah. And also, I'm on record stating that I actually really like the Dead or Alive movie. I will say, like, Helena in that movie is, of course, grossly misrepresented. I guess she's like, she's like a teenager in that. But, she gets one of the best fight scenes in the movie, so, I'm not complaining. But yeah, I do like Game Helena a little bit more. Like, she is a bit more, robust, if you will. But also, like, I just love the French accent. That's actually something I was really disappointed with some of the characters, but I suppose, again, this has to do with, like, the times we live in. Because, if you look at all the characters who were in DOA5, DOA4 did not have English voiceover. It was actually all in Japanese. It always feels very weird to going back to DOA4 for me, because it's always so jarring to just now then listen to the characters speak in Japanese. Actually, I think we're gonna have to pause it, unfortunately, as soon as the next level loads. So yeah, because Helena had that lovely French accent and Bayman had the Russian accent, but in this movie, and I don't think there were any other. Oh, that's my girl. That's La Mariposa. Yes, or Lisa. Alright, but we have to pause it here. Bling! Ouch! Okay, immediately took a hit from that. And I really love the fact that you can actually, like, destroy her mask with the special. That was maybe the one thing, though, that was kind of like a false advertisement. Like, they made a whole big deal like how this was going to be the most violent Dead or Alive game. There, you blew up her mask. And then, because the characters do take, like, facial and some body damage from those special moves, but literally most of the characters is that it tears off a little bit of their shirt, and then there's, like, a scratch on their stomach, their tummy. But that's literally it. Yeah. Rachel's not very, like, versatile. She's a kind of a bruiser, but she's not really a lot of fun to play, but I just want to play with her enough to actually, like, open up a costume. One thing I really hate is that they did give Lisa, like, an alternate hairstyle, but you cannot have the alternate hairstyle and her mask at the same time. Because she has that really cool platinum blonde hair. I really like that. That's actually one of my, like, preset costumes. Some of my preset costumes are a little bit silly. Showtime! Ah, yeah, there's my other girl, Tina. Yeah, showtime! I love Tina. Tina is wonderful. She's like this is the thing, like, about Tina is that Tina is a grappler, and when it comes to fighting games, I am usually really bad at playing as grapplers. It's just like. Oh, I managed to get, like, a perfect there. A great is a perfect in DOA terms. Oh yeah, and also I have unlocked. I should have probably been more specific. I have unlocked some of, like, Rachel's, like, costume options. I've unlocked her hair options so that I can have her without the bandana. Yeah, but there's another thing with this game, which I think is a common problem with a lot of modern fighting games, is that the standard costumes for the characters are pretty terrible. With Tina especially, and Bass. Like, they have those long jackets, but the problem is, like, the physics on the jackets is just such shit. I kind of like this. I do like that Hitomi has her karate getup, or her gi, like, as her standard costume. Like, that was a nice. Like, that makes sense. Like, it's not her standard costume in any of the other games, I think. But it makes sense, and actually, I did use this when I did the little, the evolution of fighting games video on my main channel again. It was really, it was also perfect because I was always picking, like, characters like Ryu, and there's the white gi guy from International Karate. Yeah. If you haven't already kind of If you haven't already noticed, I'm kind of on autopilot with Rachel. She's just not a lot of fun to play. That's the other reason I kind of like Tina, is just because you actually have to consider the timing a little bit. Also, this is a slightly easier. This is a little easy. You might have seen, you saw the scoreboard at the start. Like this is a very easy difficulty level for me. Elliot though usually gives me trouble. I'm gonna be honest. Like Elliot is like one character. Oh, and actually this is a fun. I'm gonna try to get him to fly through the fence, because the arena that we fought Helena is actually behind this fence, or there's a fall, there's a hill behind there, and I love that. I love. Oh, yeah! You made me waste my special. God damn it! God damn Elliot. But I think I'm very close to opening one of Rachel's like costumes, because I have been one of the. Well, it was the easiest difficulty. I took it. I played it through the arcade mode in the easiest difficulty, because I thought I'd get an achievement or something. But no, I didn't. Yeah. So I guess she's some kind of like immortal, because she keeps saying like you're pretty good for a human or something like that. Oh, I got the 4th best results, yeah. I'm actually impressed that I managed to get Mary Rose the 2nd best result, because I honestly do not like playing as Mary Rose. Mary Rose is one of my least favorite characters. I mean, I like in the story mode in this, I was not a fan. Okay. No, we did not manage to unlock a costume pattern yet. We unlocked a part of it. So I guess we're gonna have to we have to do a 2nd round of this, unfortunately. So I could try champ mode, but I'm a little afraid that we might end up getting stuck. All right. Okay, this one is definitely. This is my Zack costume, like my preset for it. I'm sad that Zack doesn't have his clown costume. Here's Tina's. Does she have the pigtails? Yes, she does. Okay, some of the costume options are a little shitty, but though this though, I love Helena's. Oh no! I did not mean to pick her. Ayane. Oh, yeah. This is the weird. And then, oh yeah, this is the one that I was talking about. This is Lisa's platinum blonde hair. Oh yeah, Hanukkah is one of the few new characters that I actually liked. And she has this wonderful little number. And here's Brad Wong. I gotta say, I am not a fan of the fact that the guys did not get very good like costume options. Oh, I gave him the long hair, like I said. Some of these are a bit jokey. And Hayate has his normal white, and Jan Lee has the Bruce Lee yellow jumpsuit. Diego, okay, this was the guy we fought first last time, and I think I have a really. Oh yeah, this is the one. Hayabusa. He looks a bit like Yago from Killer Instinct. All right, I guess we have to take Rachel again, and let's take her for another round. Yeah, the story mode in this, I was not a big fan of it. They did it really badly. It's like this weird grit thing that I just don't like. Like. Oh, yes, we at least get to fight Mila, like actually a normal character. Okay, but now we're pausing it. Oh, Mila got a good start on us, because that pausing the game in this like really does give you a disadvantage. Yeah, Mila's one of those characters whom I kind of liked her, because in the story of the Dead or Alive 5, like she and Tina become like friends. And actually, yes, wait, was it in this? I think in the canon of the game, she actually did win the DOA tournament in the last game. So, it's been a while since I played through Dead or Alive 5 like story mode. I would love to do Dead or Alive 5 story mode Let's Play, but unfortunately, like for the nth friggin' time, my capture card sadly isn't working. So that's why I'm not doing it. Yeah, so Mila is one of those characters who is a pretty good like opponent, but sadly, like just I don't really like playing as her. Like I loved though I did like having her in the tag team as Tina's partner, just because they have like because in some of the characters get oh wow, okay, I really took a beating there.
Right on. I'm going to the top.
All right, let's try that again. Yeah, and that's the other thing, they removed the tag team mode from this game, which I thought was really sad. Yeah, because the tag team mode was really my favorite game mode, because the thing about I gotta say though that another thing with modern fighting games is that they really just don't put a lot of oomph into the arcade mode. Like, okay, Mortal Kombat X was okay because it was done like really, like they went really old school with, like, it literally was I mean, don't call it the arcade mode, they call it the ladder mode, and they did it in like classic Mortal Kombat style as well. Yeah, that's the thing. Lichik says, like, I guess you're pretty good for a human. So Mortal Kombat X did have like a traditional ladder mode, and they gave like the characters like different character needs. Oh god, wow, do I have to really fight her? Oh, I hate this. I always okay, I do not feel good about this. Like, Hanukkah sounds like a freaking like so in case you don't know who this character is, she's Raido's daughter. Raido is the bad guy, the bald dude who is the, I think was the original DOA bad guy, possibly, or he's the bad guy of the second game. I forget which one. Because I think Donovan was the bad guy in the third game, and he's played by Eric Roberts in the movie. But Raido, and yeah, Hanukkah is kind of like Shushinko of this fighting game universe, because she doesn't actually have a fighting style, but what she does is during the match she alternates between the fighting styles of all the different fighters. Like she has this superpower where she can like copy the fighting styles of all the characters. But the thing is that she sounds like such a... she honestly reminds me of Princess Peach. Like, she has that high-pitched, squealy noise, voice. And I always feel really bad. Like, luckily I have the volume really low, but I always feel really bad, like, fighting her. And actually, I did do a little joke. I done a little joke graphic of Raido and Peach had to have gotten together. There's no other explanation for this. How this mess happened. And of course, that means also that she is Ayana's half-sister. Because DOA has a really fucked up, like, backstory. Like, the thing is, like, so Raido is Ayana's father. I guess she's, I suppose she's, like, Kasumi's half-sister, but I don't know. I guess they have to have, like, the same mom, then. But the thing is, like, Ayana is a rape baby in the DOA canon. So Raido raped, I guess, Kasumi's mom, and that's how Ayana was born. Here's another one. Okay, this is another one. Christy was also in the DOA movie, and Christy is definitely not very accurately portrayed in that. Like, in the game universe, Christy is a lot more like, bloodthirsty, and she's like a minor villain in the story of this game even. But I like the fact that she and Bayman have a lot of, like, Bayman kind of got the if you will, the Zangief treatment in relation to, like, the Street Fighter movie, the live action movie. The first one by Stephen E. D'Souza, that, Bayman was basically just made into a dumb grunt for that movie adaptation. But of course, in the actual games, like, his backstory is a little bit more deep. I mean, I think he is a mercenary, but what happens in the subsequent iterations is that he actually develops like a he's like a giant with a heart of gold. So
All right.
okay, Lisa put on her scientist get up. Like this is the reason why I don't like the long jacket on Tina either. Like just look at that like lab coat. It's just so awkward. Like the hair physics, like that's the thing about 3D games. Even to this day, like even like hair physics is really difficult for them to do. And there's always the thing like that really made me crack up about Project Zero because one of the main characters has this beautiful long black hair. But in every single one of the cutscenes in that game, it just looks so goddamn awkward. Another thing, yeah. So the main thing about DOA6 is like not only did it did not have the like the same like the good game modes from DOA5. You know, the arcade mode in this like doesn't have a lot of pump and circumstance. Like it's a set of fights and then it's literally just over. So there are no character endings or anything like that. And that's why the tag team mode was so nice in the DOA5 because it was basically like a shortened arcade mode, but you got to fight as two characters. So it was, you know, so it was nice because you got that, you know, you got that variety because you can't switch characters. This is DOA is the kind of game where you cannot switch characters in the middle of the arcade mode.
Just as I planned. Do you still intend to continue?
I love that she still strikes the same pose that she does when she's in her La Mariposa getup. All right, rematch time.
Let's
Oh yeah, it looks super awkward too because she's doing the warm-ups. All right, we only have 3 more fights after this, so it's 8 fights for the arcade mode. It was the same in DOA 5. So the thing is, like, they did not have the best, you know, game mode from DOA 5, which I thought was honestly a bit of a rip-off. And then they ruined the story mode, which was another thing that I really hated. And the main thing that's so annoying about it is like, you know, there was a menu for the story mode in DOA 5 as well, so you know you could replay chapters if you liked. Not that you would want to, but you know, but I didn't understand what was the point. Why didn't they want you to just progress through like linearly through each character's story? Like they just made it overly complicated and yeah, not a lot of fun. So that's the reason the story mode in this like sucks. DOA 4 is the only one where I think the arcade mode is actually any good, basically because in that the arcade mode is the story mode, so all the characters did have character endings. But in like DOA 5, they clearly wanted to put more emphasis on the story mode, and that's why the arcade mode kind of got pared down. Which don't get me wrong, like I think it's fine, but you have to like. But if the story mode was supposed to be the focus of this game, they totally screwed it up. Like that was inexcusable. Plus, there really just isn't a lot of like pump and circumstance to this generally. Like you've seen the character walk-ons in this. They're just not very fun. Like, okay, Brad Wong's there was pretty good, but that's literally because it's the exact same one that was in DOA 5. So they kind of dropped the ball on this one, honestly. And like I said, all the standard costumes, this is something that was my complaint in MKX as well. It's like the standard costumes are just not very good for the most part.
It's so nice to meet you.
Yes. And also, this game does have unfortunately, it does have a Ryu syndrome that technically there's like, there are way too many like characters that play exactly the same, so all the ninja characters. And they even know that there's too many of them because they lumped all the ninja characters together in the story mode. They didn't even bother like putting them separately in there. That's another thing I hate about Rachel. She has like 2 throws maybe. She doesn't like do the thing where she like jumps on somebody's shoulders or anything. It doesn't like nothing interesting. And that's a completely pointless like she hops over the character. Oh my god, okay. Kokoro really. Oh, here we go. This is I like this. Like I said, I like when you get when there's multiple levels to a fighting game area. Oh, we haven't had the pirate shit yet. That was easily my like favorite location in this. Oh God, no. Oof. Okay, that was a close one. And people might be thinking like I'm a little that I'm a bit of a negative Nancy about these DLC characters because. But yeah, like, you know, and sure, the Virtua Fighter games aren't supposed to take place in the... oh, it's Bayman. He's got a blue uniform. That seems weird. That's actually like, I've said this... oh, Bayman's our final boss. Okay, cool. That's actually the thing about, like, my favorite version of Street Fighter 2, and the one that I played the most, obviously, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And it is always going to be my favorite. But I have to say that oh, he's the final guy and he was the easiest to beat. We didn't even take a hit. So let's see which costume we opened. Oh, we made it at the top of the charts. We got game over. How is that possible? Oh boy, I guess this means that I've gotten game over, or I've lost on with all of these other characters as well. Jesus, no, we still didn't get a pattern. Oh God. Yeah, unfortunately we can't do the DOA quest mode with this character, I think, because the DOA quest mode was actually kind of fun, but some of the challenges are just kind of bullshit because at some point, like, you have to start, like, especially like block 3 high kicks or something like that. Oh, you're basically inviting characters to hit you. You know, we got some points for this costume, and we got some points for this costume, which actually this looked kind of dope. But yeah, no. Well, I'm not gonna make you guys watch me play through this a third time around. We just could not get a costume for Rachel, so yeah, but this was still fun. So see you on the next one. Bye-bye.